Hello, everyone.
Well, the last episode of 2021.
Yes, we apologize for the break. I know
It's
you
just
guys missed us. I can hear it.
the end of the year just gets so crazy.
It has been crazy. Okay, you start. What is the craziest thing you just read?
Um, okay. I mean, I feel like we just have to talk about our favorite couple. Or I don't know who that is. It's Kim and Kanye or Kim and Pete. Let's just talk about that right now. I don't even know the last thing we said about them, but Kanye is obviously trying to win Kim over. He's doing everything in his power, but she's just like anti Kanye. She's like over the relationship. She's moved on. She's already applied to remove West as her last name. And that's like big because that's like her branding, that's her makeup. That is just like that's how you know. That's how you know she's just so done with it. And that just blew my mind because I just thought about okay, your businesses.
Yes, that makes sense because you know what? Before that was even announced that she was trying to remove West from her name, KKW went on a hiatus. They're like, we're rebranding, like anyone who ordered, like your orders is still gonna go through, but we're doing a pause right now. And why would they do the pause? Because they're going from KKW Beauty to like what K Beauty or something. Like we don't know what the beauty name is gonna be, so
I
it's
know.
starting to make sense.
KK Beauty. It does have a nice ring to it. I will
Yeah.
figure it out. But I just saw recently that Kim and Pete went to the movie theaters together, and people were just yelling at Kim about like Kanye's better or take Kanye back. I'm like, this is so awkward for Pete, and I just can't believe people. I mean, actually, I do believe it. Kanye definitely fans could go crazy, and I'm just surprised that people are just so like are just yelling at her to get back with Kanye. Did you see those clips?
I didn't see the clips. I only saw the photos of them going to the movie theater, and I was actually watching Miley Cyrus's performance because she was on Jimmy Fallon with Pete because they have a New Year's Eve special coming up. And during her performance, the song is titled Should Have Been Me.
Oh yes.
So she goes from with the band The Roots, and she walks over to the table where Jimmy and Pete are, and she's like something about driving away in a nice ass Lamborghini during dinner, and then she's like, and I have to watch a movie on Staten Island. Pete, that should have been me. That was so funny. And Kim also did a podcast interview where she talks about Kanye and the Red Hat. And then she got asked, who is your favorite SNL cast member? And she's like, really? Like, you just set me up.
That's funny.
This couple is just the most interesting couple.
I just saw a clip too about. I mean, this is before when she was married to Chris Humphries. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how Kanye was like obviously hurt that she was married to him at the time, and like she like noticeably saw it on his face and would like try and hide her ring from him because she knew that he felt bad. I was like, whoa, like Kanye's been in love with Kim.
I remember during an interview, he was like, who is that Kim Kardashian?
Kardashian.
Because he saw her on a magazine cover with Paris Hilton. That's he was like, who is this Kim Kardashian?
Did we talk about Chloe and Tristan?
No, we haven't. I don't think so. Listen, we've had a break, but good thing we had the break because more stuff has been coming out. The store has been more developed. And are we shocked that Tristan is trash? Like, no. Like, it's sad that this doesn't shock us. I feel really bad for his two children because their father is not the best role model, and Chloe is probably in shambles. And I just hope she moves on and finds a new person to be with because this is just pathetic.
It truly is. And like Tristan has admitted that like he or what sorry, by now my head's all jumbled. So she got pregnant around the time of Chloe's third birthday or something.
Yes, so he was messing around with her when he was still with Chloe. Like it was after like she had took him back, And it's just a mess. I think he wanted the court case to stay in Texas, but now the court case is in California, and there was like a gag order on it, so no details were revealed. And now details have come out specifically from the third baby mama, and it's like what more can be said? It's like the same story keeps coming out, and it's just so unfortunate for the children. That's who I'm worried about. It's the kids.
Yeah.
Chloe is almost 40. Like, come on, girl. Did you know Tristan is our age? He's
Yeah.
28.
He's young, dude. I'm like,
Chloe, you're dead ass near 40 and you're worried about a man who's not even in his 30s yet. That kid is still mentally 21.
mhm.
Like, Chloe, you're a grown ass woman. Like, come on, girl. Like, my compassion for her is it's wearing thin. Like, I feel bad for her, but I'm like, girl, you're way older than me. You should know better.
I'd like to know how Kim feels about him now. Because she'd be defending him before.
Yeah, Kim has a thing for defending baby daddy, so whatever, but he's not like the best baby daddy.
Oh, this just came to mind. Did you see that there's only one person that Kim is intimidated by, and it's Miss Northwest. I love the TikTok where she's like, "Mom, I'm on live," and she's like, "No, you can't do that." Have you seen it?
I haven't seen that, but I did see her text messages with Mason, and he's like, I'm willing to talk to her because blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, see, the family has secrets.
Well, in the video where she goes on live on TikTok, and then Kim's like, "You can't do that," and then she goes off live, and then in the comments people are like, North is just born to humble Kim. Because she's just like, she's wreaking havoc, and I understand why Kim is intimidated by her.
Yes, remember when Kim said that North said, like, you live in an ugly house, like, it's all white, like, who lives like this?
I love her, and I can't wait till she's like a teenager and like can operate her own social media. It's gonna be a fun time.
She is going to be iconic. I feel like the generations always flip flop. So I feel like once North and Mason turn 18, like who knows what secrets they will reveal? Like who knows what they'll say, what they'll slip out.
God, yes. Especially because the Kardashians, I feel like they're so censored and everything they do is tactful. Like, oh, their children are gonna go off.
Yes. I think they're going to go off to a limit because also they have wills and they want to stay where the money is. They're not trying to mess up their funds. They're not.
Yeah.
On to another couple. Breaking news today. I just heard that Chrishell and Jason Oppenheim, stars of Selling Sunset, are broken up. They're no longer together. That fling it was over as quickly as it started.
Oh, I did see this headline. I still have not watched Selling Sunset yet.
Not
Just
even season 1.
no, girl. It's the holiday season. I literally have had it on my agenda, and I'm like, I move it over to the next day, the next day, the next day.
Season 1 is good. I think season 2 is better. Season 3 is good. Season 4 is like the worst season so far. But I think you'll like it in terms of the luxury and how like grand it is. The houses are insane, and the girls definitely dress up and they add to the glam feel. So there's a lot of good visuals and there's decent drama. Anyway, they broke up because Chrishell wants to have kids and he doesn't. And I'm just like, girl, like, how are you shocked? Okay, I get it. You're in love. La Vie en Rose, the pink glasses, blah, 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 blah. Like, that man is almost 50 and he and his twin brother also broke up with his girlfriend too. And I'm like, they are notorious for being bachelors. The longest relationships they have are for 48 hours. Like, come on, girl. Like,
So this is no surprise then.
I am not shocked. I'm sad for Chrishell a little bit, but I'm like, I'm not really shocked because Jason, I've been knew he was a bachelor. That man has like 6, 7 houses. Like, come on. He was never gonna settle down. I'll extend some compassion.
What else has happened?
The People's Choice Awards. But I mean, like, was that like amazing? I feel like they serve a purpose. They fill one day out of the calendar with some content.
Okay, Jo Koy and Chelsea Handler were just like, they've been, I mean, if you follow them on social media, you've seen that they've been all over each other. But I was just so shocked when Chelsea Handler won an award, and she like shout out to this like the sweetest man, and a shout out to, like, pointed out Jo Koy, and I'm like, dang, I'm like, she's never been so outwardly in love like that. It's yeah, I was okay. It's just I'm still trying to fathom this relationship.
I love that you mentioned that because that is also on my notes. I put her cute shout out to Joe Coy. He looked like he was not expecting that. And on the red carpet, Laverne Cox interviewed her, and the interview went like inappropriate towards the end. But I feel like at their age, they're 50 plus. Like, come on, like they're gonna say whatever they want. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I've watched like some lives of them, some videos of them, and their humor and their relationship is just so cute. You can definitely tell that they've been friends for a long time. Like you can definitely see that foundation of friendship. So it's not like lust on top of lust. It's like a lot of respect and admiration and camaraderie. And then on the top of that, they like call each other lovers and dare I say it, couples goals.
I honestly, they're just so like sweet to each other, and I love.
Yes, same. A lot of the comments, people are like, wow, I have never seen Chelsea like this. They're like, usually she's a negative person. And she admitted that too. She said she went to therapy and she worked on herself a lot before she let someone else in her life. So she's like, I had to fix me before I let someone else in. And we love self awareness.
Oh, okay. Jeff Bezos presenting award to The Rock. That was so random. I was like, what? Like, and they had like this special. I don't know. Like they treated him so special, and I was just like, why? I don't know. How did he even get there? Like, why did he like? Did he ask to be there? Did they ask him to be there? I just don't know.
I feel like they asked him to be there because People Choice Awards, it's award shows are a dying art and they needed some kind of attention. And I don't even have a comment. I just put Jeff Bezos, no comment, no nothing. I'm like, move along, like whatever. But
Confused.
yeah, it's just like, okay. Do you guys think he's gonna hire you for Amazon or something? Anyway, my future boo, Simu Liu, won an award for action movie stars. So cheers to him. I
He was on
actually
stage
saw,
all night.
huh?
He was on the stage like all throughout the whole award.
Love that for him. I also saw him on a food influencer's Instagram account. I was like, okay, oh my God, like he's such a huge movie star and he's collaborating or in a video with that person. And like, I feel like he has some kind of humble edge to him. We
Wait,
don't
who's
know, like
much foodie?
Food with Michael. Do you know him?
Oh, yeah, I know food. I follow Food with Michael, but I didn't see this. They were on a video
Yes.
together.
They went to get like boba or some kind of dessert or something. If
Of
you go
course.
on Food with Michael's reels or videos, like Simu's in the thumbnail, but he's not in it until the very end of the video. I was like, oh my
Oh, check that out.
God. Look at him
The,
doing this fan service.
there was one moment I loved in the People's Choice Awards when what was it Christina performing, and you just see Simu Liu like on stage recording her. I was like, oh my god, he's a fan. He's a star and he's a fan. I love
Yeah,
it.
he has a cute personality. Should we continue with People's Choice Awards or should we go into Grammy nominations?
Oh my god, I haven't even looked at Grammy nominations. Tell me, girl.
Okay, so I let's go through them and then you tell me who you think is gonna win and I'll say who I think will win.
Wait, what are the Grammys, first of all?
Next year, January 31st.
Ooh, okay, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's on a Monday. Okay, so record of the year. I'm just gonna say the ones that I know that you know.
Okay.
Peaches with Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon.
Ooh, good one.
Kiss Me More with Doja Cat and SZA.
Ooh.
Call Me by Your Name by Lil Nas X.
And those are for record of the year?
Record of the year. Driver's License and Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. And Billie Eilish is also nominated too for her song.
I would have to give it to Doja Cat. I just feel like she is just I hear it everywhere, and I would say it'd be her. Who do you think?
I think it's going to be either Driver's License or Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic.
Wow, we have different answers.
No, Kiss Me More, it's good. It's a bop. I love the visuals of the music video, but is it record of the year? Like, is it something that's palatable for across the whole country, every 50 state? I don't know. Like the Grammys, we have to think about who's on the board. Like, come on, it's not like that diverse. So I'm also being realistic. I really do like Silk Sonic, and I think Leave the Door Open is so classy. And I even played a couple of their songs to my music teacher, and she said it's a mixture of like the 70s, 80s, and the 90s. And history loves to repeat itself, and people always copy like decades ago. So I feel like it might be Leave the Door Open. But I also think Driver's License because of the pop culture impact too. Like she not only served the teenagers, but she also served the young adults and also like the very more adult people. It's just listening to teen angst. It's such a universal theme. I don't know. I think something about heartbreak unifies
Oh,
people.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure Driver's License was my #1 song on Spotify.
Okay. Album of the year.
Oh gosh, okay.
Justice with Justin Bieber. Planet Her with Doja Cat. Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever. Her, Back of My Mind. Lil Nas X, Montero. Sour, Olivia Rodrigo. Evermore by Taylor. And Donda by Kanye West.
Oh my god, this is hard.
I agree.
Oh, I mean, personally, Olivia Rodrigo has made such an impact on my life. But I don't think she would win Album of the Year. Um, okay, I think it would either be Billie Eilish or Doja Cat.
Ooh. I'm gonna say it might be Donda. It might be Kanye because as wild and eccentric and polarizing that man is, he makes good music. And Kanye's West music, there's a reason why Drake doesn't get nominated for Grammys. Like maybe he has in the past, but he didn't this year. And that Drake comes out with an album every year. Kanye has like a lot of lyricism in that. I feel like his songs just have more meaning to it versus Drake is just like turn up with my songs, but Kanye is like, okay, let's think about my songs, think about my lyrics. Like there's a reason why I really liked Kanye a lot when I was in high school because of his lyrics and the message that he's sending. He's very like God, he is polarizing, but he's also like attention grabbing and just says things that are so outlandish, but it piques your interest.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel that Donda has a fair chance. I mean, why was it nominated if it doesn't have a chance? And I think when it comes to album of the year, it's not about bops. It's about the message, it's about the lyrics, it's about the production and the overall sound. It's about the journey that the album takes you on. Which is why I'm like, dang, actually Summer Walker, I feel like I can see her being nominated for a Grammy because her album was really good and I'm so shocked it didn't make a list. But anyways, to compete with Donda, I would say Evermore because of the production, the lyricism, the storytelling that Miss Taylor does. Miss Taylor, I do see her having a chance as well.
I mean, I love her, but I just don't hear enough people talk about that album.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing, like the album of the year, it's not always about what's most popular, the most boppiest. It's like what makes you feel the most. I feel like when it comes to album of the year, it's always like the most heartbreaking stuff. That's how I remember it. I could be wrong, but
Who's on this Grammys? like panel?
That is a great question. That is a great question.
Is that kept a secret, or is that public information?
I think that's public, but I think a lot of people didn't look into it for so long until like Nicki Minaj stopped submitting herself to the Grammys. Ariana didn't win, even though she was nominated and she was performing too. So people have started calling it scammies, and people are also like, awards don't mean everything. It's just a recognition, but still. Grammys have become controversial.
I know. When we watch this, we're gonna go back on our and see how our answers did.
Okay, so now it's Song of the Year.
Okay.
Bad Habits, Ed Sheeran. Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo. Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever. Kiss Me More with Doja Cat and SZA. Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic. Call Me By Your Name, Lil Nas X. Peaches, Justin Bieber.
I'm gonna say driver's license. I love Olivia Rodrigo, that's why. And also that song was just so impactful. Like, wasn't that also the #1 song on Spotify? Like that was
Yes,
played?
it was
Yeah.
for #1. I agree. I think Song of the Year, Driver's License.
Yeah, I think that has a very strong chance.
Okay, best new artist. So best new artist is like people who have achieved a breakthrough in the public and have notably impacted the musical landscape. And it's also people who didn't come out with an official album yet during this period. So you just started your first album, or you don't have an album yet.
Ooh. And
Yeah.
isn't there a best new artist curse? Did
Is
you hear
there?
about this?
No.
Wait, I I hope I'm not making this up, but I did definitely hear about a curse that whoever wins best new artist, they usually just don't do well after that. They don't make or yeah, they don't make too they
They
don't make
stopped making an impact.
yeah, they basically stop making an impact and like yeah, that's the pattern. There have been a few that were able to make greater albums than their first, but for the most part, there's apparently a best new artist curse. But
You know,
anyways, continue.
Alicia Cara won Best New Artist, I think twice.
Twice? How can
Yeah,
you do best new artist
that's
twice?
what I said. That's why I said no. She won Best New Artist twice, or was she nominated twice? But she did win it.
Oh, maybe they're trying to reverse the curse.
I know. I'm like, why did she nominated twice? It's just like, anyway. Let me
And
tell you.
haven't heard from her since.
True. True. She's low key. She's not about the fame or the numbers.
Oh,
Okay, so the one said, I think you might know that I might know. Baby Keem, Phineas, who is Billie Eilish's brother. Glass Animals, Japanese Breakfast, The Kid Leroy, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sweetie. Sweetie!
what?
Sweetie is nominated for Best New Artist.
Oh, it sounded really weird when you said it.
Sweetie!
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I don't know everyone on that list except for Olivia Rodrigo, Saweetie, and is it Kid Leroy?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only three I know.
Yeah, The Kid
Um,
Leroy is the one that collabed with Justin Bieber in that one song.
I am going to say Olivia Rodrigo. And I don't want to say Olivia Rodrigo because I want her to make better albums.
I know. I feel like it's gonna be Olivia Rodrigo. Like her impact, like her lyricism. It's just like she just exploded. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's gonna walk away with multiple Grammys, multiple as in 2 or more. So
Oh, yes, I
I
feel that too.
yes, I think it could be Olivia Rodrigo. But I also think it could be Glass Animals, just because like I don't personally listen to them, but they are on the radio, and I know other people like them, and it's like the people who like them are kind of like hipster, like indie, and it's just like very appealing to like the philosophical deep thinkers of the world. So I'm like, I think it might be Glass Animals too. I'm just like going with the theme of the Grammys. It's just, it's upper echelon, it's the elite voting, so it's like, come on.
Oh, Oh yeah, that's a good song. I do hear that. I did not know those them. Okay.
Okay, just Googled Alessia Cara. So in 2016, she was nominated for Best New Artist at the BET Awards, right? And then in
Mhm.
2018, the Grammys nominated her for Best New Artist 2 years later. And she
Oh,
won at the Grammys, but she didn't win at BET Awards.
interesting.
Interesting. That's where my data came from. Okay, next Grammy nomination Best Pop Solo Performance. Justin
Pop.
Bieber,
I'm all about pop.
anyone. Right on Time by Brandy Carlile. Do you know her?
No.
Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish.
Oh,
Positions by Ariana Grande and Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo.
okay, what is this category again? Pop?
Best Pop Solo.
Hmm. I think that this could probably go to, I want to say Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish.
I think it's going to go to Justin Bieber.
Oh, okay.
Just because the song Anyone is just so emotional. Like,
Eh,
I think, but Olivia Rodrigo, we cannot underestimate her impact. Like, I feel like she could win this too. Best solo pop performance. And she's performed it a lot. She's performed it a lot.
oh yeah. I just think like okay, Billie Eilish is definitely not at her like her I don't want to call it a peak, but she like was like number one. Was it what'd you say like last year?
Oh my god, last year she won everything, and that's when she was like, "Oh my god, no, like Ariana Grande should win this. Like, I love you."
And I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not a Billie fan, but Happier Than Ever, I just love that song, and I don't know, I felt like I heard it everywhere. I heard people make different renditions of that song, so yeah, my vote's for that one.
Nice. Okay, the next one is best pop duo slash group performance.
Okay.
So Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. I Get a Kick Out of You. I haven't listened to that one, but I love Lady Gaga. Lonely by Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco.
Mm, good one.
Butter by BTS.
Oh gosh.
Higher Power Coldplay. And Kiss Me More, Doja Cat and SZA. For the first time, I'm gonna say "Kiss Me More" by Doja Cat featuring
I
SZA.
I was gonna say the same. Like I was a little torn because of like Butter by BTS, but I feel like Doja. I have to give Doja something. Like I felt like it was a really big year for her.
Yes, I agree, and I understand, and I know, and recognize, and appreciate, and believe in the talent of BTS. However, I'm just like, did it have that big of an impact? Because if you take away the fans, how big is BTS? If you take away the fans, how big is BTS's impact? An interesting question because sometimes with the what how crazy the fans get, you kind of think that they are bigger than they are, and BTS is huge. They are big, but it's sometimes the fans kind of misconstrue the talent a little bit. But and I mean, they are talented, but are they like the most extremely talented ever? Like, I don't know. I want to say
I don't know. People were going multiple days to their concerts,
that.
and I was shook.
Yeah, I think once you're a fan, there's no way of getting out of it. It's like on top of their choreography. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
I have
I don't want to get the haters to come.
I have to say honestly, Butter was the first like song that I like actually like really listened to from BTS. I never listened to their music. I would just hear like clips of it, but Butter is like the first song where I actually like made me listen to the whole
Oh my
song.
gosh, you need to listen to the song that they did with Halsey. I like that song a lot.
All right. Are there any other categories?
Okay, I feel like they're starting to like repeat themselves, so we'll just end it here.
Okay.
Best pop vocal album: Justin Bieber, Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, or Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, I mean, I want to say Ariana Grande, but I think that's a biased answer. Vocal?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think I'm also biased by singing Olivia Rodrigo, but I want to say Olivia Rodrigo just because, like, her music is all about like, and I think this is me being biased because obviously, like, I've consumed so much Olivia Rodrigo, but like, she like loves mixing like soft sounds and loud sounds and just making her music all over the place. I'm gonna say Olivia Rodrigo.
I agree. I think it's between Ariana or Olivia. And I want to say Ariana because vocally, artistically, sonically, like when you listen to her performances, especially when she did the ones with Vivo and like she was a different setting all the time and like
Oh, yes, so
the
good.
live performances with Ty Dolla Sign and The Weeknd, like she can sing. And positions, like once you really listen to each song individually and appreciate on its own, like Ariana has vocals in every song, and she makes it sound so easy, like it's so easy to sound like that, but it's not. But also Olivia has her own vocals too, and her range is different from Ariana's. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one.
I know. And I say Olivia because I feel like Ariana's been around and everyone knows her vocals are good. So I feel like now we're kind of just like, okay, yeah, like we know what she's capable of.
Hmm.
So that's why I would give it to Olivia because she's the newbie on the streets.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay, I just remember this last thing. But did you see that Cardi B gave Offset $2 million for his birthday?
No, I did not hear that. Oh my God.
Yeah, she
And the
just gave him
rich
a check.
become richer.
Exactly. And I'm like, yo, but like, is I feel like this money's gonna come back to your kids and like, I don't know. I just thought it was like a funny gift to me because it's like, okay, here's money. I don't know.
I feel like for them, it's like, okay, thanks for the $20.
Like I feel like she just gave him a gift card.
Yeah, but if I had a significant other, he gave me $2 million, I would be like, whoa, this is life changing money. I'm like, whoa. But for them, it's like, thank you. That's nice. I appreciate that. Like
Yeah.
the last question. What have you been watching or listening to?
Oh girl, I am deep into the Marvel world right now. I was literally just earlier today watching like all these Marvel reviews on Spider-Man. But I don't want to get into it too much, but it's just so good. Oh, I mean, I'm sure you have not seen the Spider-Man movie.
I haven't seen it yet, but so many people have said it's good. I was like, I need someone to take me on a date.
Someone take out Lynn to watch Spider-Man.
Since I've been quarantining in my room, I was able to watch and finish Only Murders in the Building. And I'm like, okay, so my sis Selena, she is finally back into acting, and her timing is so good. The lines and the way she delivers it, like, this is where she's meant to be in comedic acting.
Mm.
So that was good. I'm excited for season 2. And I restarted watching Parks and Rec, and I'm like, oh my god, they're just so funny. And I'm watching interviews of like Ron Swanson and Tammy, and they're actually husband and wife in real life, so that makes it all the more funnier. But anyways, I've had Amy Poehler's book for the longest time, and I'm reading her book now.
Oh, wait, which book is it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I didn't like that book. I read it already. I read this like I want to say like was it 2 years ago, and I didn't like it.
No way.
But I mean, I'll let you read it and then
Mm-hmm.
let me
Yes.
thought.
I've had that book for like at least 5 years. So far, I like it though, but we'll see. Let me see how far into. I don't think we're only like 30 pages in. I'm 34 pages in, so it's still at the very beginning.
Hmm. Wait, where are you watching? Where's the Selena show again? Because I actually am interested in it.
Hulu.
Okay, Hulu. She's a good actress. I think that's her calling.
Yeah, she's a good actress and she's an even better comedian. Like
Yes.
she has her timing and her delivery. It's like I will respect her. When it comes to music, just do the bops, girl. Just give us some auto-tune hits, girl. You don't need to give us the vocals. Like, give us the club hits, girl.
And that comedic acting.
Yes.
Well, that is all for our last episode.
Thanks for listening.